Hello, all. It's me, Genghis Maw again, and yep, I am doing more great stuff, more great Bad Date video. So this is Bad Date Chronicle number 3. Yep, Bad Date Chronicle number 3, and this one I'm gonna try to keep this short. Just I forget this lady's name, but she was no surprise someone I met online, another one of those online dating sites, and eventually we just like long story short, we just chatted a few times online, well, back and forth on the email thing online, and then eventually when we talked on the phone a little too. For the funny thing is, I remember when she talked on the phone, her voice sounded like a little weird, like she was apprehensive. Yet, she picked me on the internet. Don't know why she sounded apprehensive, but hey, she sounded like, oh, a little cautious. But anyway, we went on a date, and like it was eventually it was just like a stroll in the park. Went on a date. It was about it's just like a walk in the park, and it's like about maybe a half hour walk in the park, and we seemed to be getting along. I talked the talk, she talked the talk. We eventually came to a little picnic area, and we bought some refreshment drinks and just talked a little and talk, and then we went all the way back. And make long story short, we said our byes, and she was at her car, and I said my byes. And at one point, I did enjoy her company. I said, hey, well, you know what? Maybe we can. And once again, everything really went well. I mean, no, we didn't like profess a love for each other right there and then. I mean, we just met for Christ's sake. But basically everything went well. But so I said my byes, she said her byes, but at the end too, like I said, real quick too. So you know what, maybe we can, perhaps I don't know, just hang out sometime, just like talk, whatever. And then she got this look on her face. She's like, kind of her look that said like, well, yeah, well, So I just kind of turned away after that, and so at the end of the day, like I gave her an email and I said, complimented her. I said, I enjoyed taking a walk with you. It was good to meet you, and um, like I enjoy your company. Maybe we can meet again sometime. And plus, you're cute. So about a couple hours later, she responds to email. She says, and she says that, I think you're a really nice guy and a really great guy, and I enjoy your company too. And you know what? You're cute too. But I didn't feel any chemistry. So, so it's like, okay. So you know what? Then after that, I responded for email too, and I'll be honest, I didn't feel any chemistry on the first date either. But I mean, once again, we just fucking met each other for fucking Christ's sake. How long? Uh, you know how I feel about this. I mean, like, doesn't it take a while to get to know somebody? My mother was not crazy about my father at first. My father wasn't my mother's type, but she got to know him after a while. They've been married 40 years. Same thing with my sister and my brother-in-law. My sister wasn't immediately attracted to my brother-in-law, but she gave, listen to this, ladies, listen to this. She gave him a fucking chance, just like my mom did, and now they got 3 great kids. So anyway, I get back to this girl, and I say, well, okay. And she just told me she didn't feel any chemistry. So I said, you know what? I admit I didn't feel any chemistry there too. But I mean, we can still talk. We can be friends. We can hang out. Just like whatever. Like if you need if you need some company, if you're going for a bite to eat, or you want to get a cup of coffee, and just want a little um company, at a coffee shop. But for the love of God. So I just sent her that, like, if you just want to hang out, be friends. Well, what do you know? She responds back to me, and she says, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. So, after that, I was pissed off, and I said to my dad, what? I'm not even good enough to be her friend? See, this is what really, 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 really pisses me off about this. I mean, so many women nowadays, you can't even be the fucking buddy. I mean, you're not even good enough, like, to, you know, I won't even get started on it. So this is Bad Date Chronicle number 3, and You know, can't think of a poem to say about this one, but oh well. So this ends Bad Day Chronicle number 3. Everybody tell me your views on it, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll agree with you. Maybe I won't agree with you. But that is all I have to say. For I am Genghis Mar, and Genghis Mar has spoken.